Alright, sorry about that, guys. I just had to get some clay and the phone decided it was gonna give us a little bit of a ring. Yes. But I've actually been in the hospital for a few days. Nothing too serious, just fighting off an infection. Other than that, I am fine. Just same old, same old. Got a little bit of stuff to do though. And I've also been thinking about it. I think I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready for setting up the webcam. Maybe if I have a little bit of accountability where you guys are looking me square in the face, maybe I won't be as dull. Because I know, I can be a bit dull. And I think most of it has to do with the fact that I am new to this and I don't really know how to properly engage. But yeah, I had been planning on starting something up there. I just didn't do it yet. And I figured, you know what, Mother's Day has passed. We'll go ahead and skip that idea. And we'll get to work on this. That way I can get to work on other buildings in the area. And we'll make it a good time. But I have been trying to get, let's see, these are, yeah. I'm trying to get to where I can do other things other than Minecraft. I've said that before, but I tell you what, I've been having the most difficult time getting a graphic card that'll work for things like Ark and the Forest, because my other one decided it was going to crash on me. And yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle.
Oh, thank you.
So, there's my wife.
You're not supposed to eat glue.
And those are my kids. Trying to eat glue. Okay. Let's see, that one. Oh no, I don't need that. Well, I need... Oh, yeah, I guess I don't.
Oh, you know, it would be helpful.
So... But I finally got a card. It's actually an Nvidia card instead of an AMD card. And it looks like it's gonna do pretty darn good. So we will do plain. Take 2 off of that. Why 2? I don't know. It's just kind of what I go with. See if I can remember this. Yeah, this here is going to be the final room on this floor. It's going to go up another floor. Yeah. And I'll have a little stairway. Yeah, we can do that. So let's try... Ooh. There's a little bit too much... There we go.
And get them on the right feet. Go find your outer boot.
Update. Thank you. Oh, sorry about the noise in the background, guys.
Wife's a little crazy.
A little bit. But, that's okay. I love her.
Makes things more interesting.
That's what she claims. No, woman, I am recording. See that? You just made me look at the ground. People are just thinking I'm going nuts. Yeah.
No, you don't need that.
And, oh yeah, that's gonna be the way out. Sorry about that. I do have family, so, you know, it is what it is.
I know.
And I can't help but harass her a little bit. Alright. Oh, that one's not... There we go. Move you one closer. Good job. And I need the blue. Thank you. There. Well lit. And you don't need lighting. But, at any rate, it's going to be an Nvidia. I've never dealt with Nvidia, and after watching all the different memes and things like that, I'm somewhat worried about dealing with it. But you know what? We'll make it work.
What? Yeah,
And we need more of this. So, you know, it's okay. Nope, wrong button. We will do plain and replace. Boop. Super easy. And that's how you have hidden flooring. Now, in order to make those blocks, just in case you don't know, these guys here, the glowing blocks, what y'all need is one of these guys, the color of your choice. As you can see, I have all the different colors here. And you also need some glowstone. Let's see. I know I have some glowstone somewhere. There. Sorry about that. Got distracted by the chicken egg. Maybe I have some glowstone somewhere. Oh yeah. One of each of the colors. I didn't want to keep having to go back and craft each color, so I just said, you know what, let's make eggs for that. Because you know what, there's a chicken for that. Nope, no glowstone. Oh well. I'll show you guys later. You need a block of glowstone. You need the this doohickey, the colored block crafter, and your color of your choice, and then you can create those glowing blocks. If you have glass in your inventory too, you can make a glowing glass version. You can make just about any color that you can think of with those. As long as you have some cobblestone, you can make this just a solid cobblestone version of this. So instead of it being that texture, it'll be this texture and not glowing. But I like the glowing ones. It does, it helps when you want to hide your lighting. So, yes. Oh, sizzle concrete. There we go. But my future plans are, well, you know what? I don't actually know what to tell you with my future plans on this. I want to do a lot of building on this, but I've also been looking into maybe, as boring as it is sometimes, doing like a vanilla server, well, not server, but a vanilla playthrough, where I try and amass everything you can with the whole just doing it all vanilla, you know? And I figured that could be a lot of fun. It could, you know. No, not the floors. Connected plane. There. But, you know, it could be quite a bit of fun to do that. To see, I was watching some, hi son, you coming over to say hi? I was thinking about it because I was watching BWO, and it's kind of funny watching him. He gets very paranoid over creepers. I mean, don't get me wrong, creepers are jerks, you know. They like to get up in your building and tell you just how much they disapprove of what you're doing. But, you know, so that's...
Where's your other boot?
I get being afraid of the creepers, or at least being tentative about them. But, you know, it is what it is. They're just creepers. If you take proper precautions to light up your area, you don't have to worry about creepers. Does it mean that you'll occasionally have some torch spam? Yeah. But yeah, it's okay to have a little torch spam.
Door does not go on the phone hook.
But at least that's my opinion. I think torch spam, it's ugly, don't get me wrong. I would rather have hidden lighting like this, which, by the way, if Minecraft ever were to come out with, it would be the greatest thing ever to be able to just do that. I'm telling you, Minecraft needs to have chisels. Chisels and bits. That's what Minecraft needs. As if Minecraft had that,
What are you doing in here?
we would, we would be doing so much better with all of our builds. I mean, could you just imagine what it would be like to be in vanilla Minecraft and have a castle wall with such intricate designs? Now, I know there's modded, and you can do it on modded, but modded, you have to wait for the mod authors to update. And that's about my only problem with it. It's because they have to update when Minecraft updates, and they have to wait for things like Forgecraft to update, and so, you know, you have all the...
Honey, did you put one of these down my shirt?
Yeah, I gave it to you. You've been walking around with that down your shirt this whole time? It seems like somebody just needs to learn how to feel. Just for those of you who are having an issue with the context there, I had grabbed some Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the individually wrapped ones, and my wife was just sitting there not paying attention with me trying to hand it to her, and so I did the next best thing. I just stuck it down her shirt for her to find. Figuring she would have seen that and, you know, done what you would think that a woman would do, and either say thanks or get mad at me because I just stuck something down her shirt without her approval. But not my wife. She didn't notice. That was quite some time ago that I did that. Well, okay then. But So, I mean, I like the ideas of being able to do intricate designs into your castles, of being able to, you know, just have, have all kinds of cool things going on. Now, there's all kinds of people, wrong? But there's all kinds of people who manage to get good and intricate details into their castle without it, using clever tricks with banners and armor stands and the whole 9 yards there. And you know what? I give those guys a big thumbs up of approval, because some of the things they come up with, like, oh, what was it? The Wells Knight. I saw one of the things he came up with on his, and I gotta tell you, that was pretty cool. What he did is he had an armor stand, and he had it to where it had the helmet on it, and what he did is he dropped it to where it was sitting with the helmet just right there, like on top of this block here. Like somebody just set their helmet down, and I thought about that. I was like, well, that's really neat. That's a cool little glitch to do. But let's get these guys all ripped out. Oop, wasn't meaning you. But I was like, so you know, that's pretty cool, and I've never would have thought of something like that. Just on my own, which I guess that's why we watch other YouTubers' videos, or why before I was a YouTuber I watched YouTubers' videos. It's for that little bit of inspiration, and it's amazing to see what YouTubers think of, or what really people in the Minecraft community think of, to get their detail on. And that detail sometimes is just awe-inspiring, because if you think about it, what we're doing is we're building with bit long bricks. I mean, think about it. These are 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter cubes, and to get detail when you're dealing in a scale like that, I need to find my other chisel. But to get detail when you're dealing with stuff like that is, it can be challenging, unless you're building on like huge scales, and I mean just a phenomenal scale, which when you're doing a castle, you know, you can get a pretty large scale and still make it look believable. But when you're talking like a build like this, where it's just supposed to be just the same basic size as the blocks you're working with, it can get a little bit tricky. Oh, where are you? That's the one. But no, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to make excuses, because you know, it's our job to kind of find a way around the apparent flatness of Minecraft, in that you try to find a way to make this work. You use stairs, you do any kind of number of things. And you make it work. Let's get these ripped out. Yeah. I know. could have just... Don't judge. I'll get the rest of that figured out later. But... yeah, that'll work. But, you know, it's our job to try and figure it out, to try and get it to go with the stairs, with slabs, which, by the way, Minecraft, you're screwing up. You need to have slabs of everything, except for, well, even dirt. You need to make dirt slabs, because the people need slabs to make their builds look even better. Yeah, it's coming along. Need to get some more details worked into this side. But let's go ahead and come in here and start filling this in. So I want to do a vanilla-ish, well, a vanilla series basically. So, and my reasoning for that is simple. It's easy to keep up with, to keep the updates going, because you have to update Minecraft anyways. And I think I could make it work. I would probably go with the overused castle theme for a little bit. But one of the things I like to do when you're talking like a vanilla feel is I strip mine. Like, I don't just sit there and go do the tunnels and whatnot. Like, my buddy and I were playing together and off and on, and you know, always doing that off and on. But he was amazed to see just what kind of a just how I went about it. Because, you know, with Vein Miner, it's pretty simple to dig. It's real simple. You just go, you hold shift or whatever your keybind is, and you pound away. But in vanilla, you mine, right? Well, there was one time I had mined. I would have been able to clear this mountain that I'm cleared out with using Vein Miner. I would have done that by hand, and that I'm not even talking like I had efficiency 5 with the beacon. That's just me sitting there doing it by hand, the old-fashioned way. And yeah, I put in the grind. And I had a huge castle wall. I really wish I still had the... Huh. I thought I grabbed them all. Oh well. I really wish I still had the file so I could show you. I had this big old wall, but, you know, I kind of got disheartened a little bit because it was just me seeing it. That's why I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to show you guys what I can do and maybe get a cool enough build that I get a lot of you wanting to follow me on YouTube. So that's hopefully the plan. And it's not because I want to be like, you know, I don't have an ego with this. I just want to... I want to be able to include someone, you know? Don't want it to just be me doing this, me seeing this. Because I've come up with some cool stuff before. And I wanted to... I'm tired of just doing it all by myself and not having any kind of feedback. Anyone to kind of say, hey, that's really cool, or hey, how about you try this? How about you try that? Because I love my buddy. He's an amazing guy. Really, he is. But he does not help you out in terms of, hey, I would do it this way. He tends to build giant foundations. Okay, this guy, he has a thing for realism to a sense. It's kind of funny because he will dig down, and then he'll take his cobblestone and he'll build a foundation. Like there's one foundation he built that all this, and then some was used. So he's an interesting one. And he likes to build pillars. He likes to do that sort of thing. But he builds on such a grandiose scale that, you know, it's not practical. But no, that's okay. That's just the way he does it. So let's do this. And oh, that's not what I need to do. I need to do that. Okay. There we go. Basically what I was doing there is I was just making it where everything was combined into these single stacks.
Nope. You got only one boot on.
So let's go add some detail here. But yeah, so that's how he does it, and it's just like, why would you do your building like that, you know? But that's okay. That's just the way he does it. But me, I like to do some of your more classic type builds. Your castles, you know, just general stuff like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to first check the time of this video, see how much I've already done, and we will go from there. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, I checked. I'm actually out of time for this episode. I did a little bit of talking, did a little bit of building. I think the next time you see me, guys, I'm going to be loading up a vanilla world. I might change the way things spawn in a little bit because, well, let's face it, once you played Minecraft long enough, you're tired of going down to the same Y level for your diamonds and having to struggle at that. But for now, this is going to be me, Ricona, the old looking man, signing off. And don't forget to like the video if you liked, if you're into talky videos, and hit the subscribe button if you're at all new to my channel, which, you know, chances are you are. Well, we will talk to you guys later. See ya in the next video. Bye.